आदर्श शिंदे, आदर्श
प्रेजेंट सर।
ओके। अंकिता हत्तीहोळी
Present, sir.
ओके। चंद्रशेखर पत्तार, चंद्रशेखर। हर्षगौड़ आर पाटिल, हर्षगौड़। जानवी कनीनायकर, जानवी
Present, sir.
ओके। महादेव वडेयर ओके ओके। मोहम्मद मजहर
प्रेजेंट सर।
ओके। एन कीर्ति पाटिल, एन कीर्ति पाटिल। पिकेशस लमाणी, प्रज्वल गौड़ मलगौडर, प्रज्वल गौड़ मलगौडर। रमेश वडवडगी, रमेश। रतन बिरजे
प्रेजेंट सर।
ओके। रोहन तिमसानी, रोहन तिमसानी। ऋतिक चोपड़े
प्रेजेंट सर।
ओके। ऋत्विक गुणे
प्रेजेंट सर।
राइट। सदाशिव गरी
प्रेजेंट सर।
सदाशिव राइट
प्रेजेंट सर।
ओके। सागर तळीकेरी, सागर। साई प्रकाश
प्रेजेंट सर।
राइट। समीर अहमद खाजी
प्रेजेंट सर।
ओके। सानिया साहिब खान
Present, sir.
ओके। संजय गाणगेर, संजय। संकल्प
प्रेजेंट सर।
ओके। संकेत
यस सर।
ओके। शिरज
प्रेजेंट सर।
राइट। शिवनंदा नाटीकर, शिवनंदा। श्रद्धा हुंशियाळ, श्रद्धा, श्रद्धा। शुभम बेकवाडकर
प्रेजेंट सर।
राइट। सुमित गायकवाड, सुमित। सुरैया बानो कुरुंदवाड
Present, sir.
ओके। तेजस अगसर
प्रेजेंट सर।
ओके। विवेक गोणी, विवेक। यमुनप्पा नरसಣ್ಣवर, गांवकर रजत रामचंद्र, गांवकर रजत रामचंद्र। मंजुनाथ मेल्लिगेरी, मंजुनाथ मेल्लिगेरी। प्रथमेश पाटिल, प्रथमेश, प्रथमेश ओके। Are you able to see the screen, students? Students, are you able to see the screen?
यस सर।
Okay, fine, fine, fine. Yesterday we were discussing about the emitter bias configuration, where I dealt that RE is connected, RE resistance is connected in the emitter path. So when this resistance is connected, stability of the circuit will be improved. Then later we started analyzing the input path and the output path. The input path consists of VCC, RB, VBE, RE and ground. Output path consists of VCC, RC, VCE, RE and ground. Okay. First we took up the input path. Right. For the input path, we got the DC equivalent circuit here, where the capacitors are considered as open circuit. This is the base emitter loop, that is the input path. We could derive the equation for the base current, right? Equation is VCC minus IBRB minus VBE minus IER is equal to 0. This is the KVL equation for the input path, that is base emitter loop. For this path, the base current that we got was IB is equal to VCC minus VB divided by RB plus beta plus 1 into RE, right? Then later we drew this in the form of a circuit. This equation IB is equal to VCC minus VB divided by RB plus beta plus 1 into RE. This we drew it in the form of a circuit where it consists of two voltage sources VCC and VBE and two resistances, that is RB and beta plus 1 into RE. Then later I explained that considering the base resistance as negligible, it is neglected here, base resistance. So the input resistance between base terminal and emitter terminal is nothing but beta plus 1 into RE. That is the input resistance between base terminal and the emitter terminal. Next, consider the collector emitter loop. Collector to emitter loop. This is the output path here. Consider same VCC. VCC positive, negative. So if we consider this collector emitter loop, then what will be the equation? So let us go in the clockwise direction from ground terminal, negative to positive IERE, negative to positive IERE, negative to positive plus VCE, negative to positive plus ICRC, positive to negative minus VCC is equal to 0. Right? Yesterday we had written that equation. So let us write it once again. Collector emitter loop. IERE, it is IERE, okay, plus VCE plus ICRC, okay, ICRC collector resistance into collector current, okay, then minus VCC, this is equal to 0. You can see here IERE plus VCE plus ICRC minus VCC is equal to 0, right? This is the equation. Then in this equation, I is approximately equal to IC here. I is approximately equal to IC, right? So as I is approximately equal to IC, what we get here? So I is approximately equal to IC. I is approximately equal to IC here. Approximately equal to IC. Okay, as it is approximately equal to IC, so therefore the equation will be VCE minus VCC, right? Plus IC I will take common. Okay, IC will take common. So I is approximately equal to IC. I is approximately equal to IC. That will be ICRE here. So if I take IC common, what it will be? IC into RC plus RC plus RE. RC plus RE. Okay, because I is approximately equal to IC, I will take IC common. So if I take IC common, it will be IC multiplied by into bracket RC plus RE. Okay, so VCE minus VCC plus IC into RC plus RE, this is equal to 0. Okay, next we'll write the equation for this collector current. So that will be VCE is equal to VCC minus IC into RC plus RE. Let us write that. VCE is equal to, I will take this VCC to the RHS, it will be VCC, then I will take this plus IC into RC plus RE to the RHS, it will be minus IC into RC plus RE, right? This is the equation for VCE. VCE is equal to VCC minus IC into RC plus RE, right? So we got the equation for VCE. Let us number it as equation number 1. And moving ahead, what about the voltage VE? Voltage VE. So VE is the voltage from emitter to ground. This voltage, that is VE voltage, is nothing but voltage from emitter terminal to ground terminal. Okay, emitter to ground, that is VE. So this VE is what? IE into RE. Voltage from emitter terminal to ground. It is how much? Current IE multiplied by resistance RE. IE into RE, that gives VE. That is voltage between emitter terminal to ground. So let us write that equation. VE is equal to IE into RE. IE into RE. Okay. So this equation for emitter voltage. And number it as equation number second. Right. Then next we'll write the equation for VC in terms of VC and VE. So that is VCE, voltage between collector to emitter. Voltage between collector to emitter is nothing but voltage between collector to ground, that is VC, minus voltage between emitter to ground, that is VE. So that is this here, right? This is collector to emitter voltage. If I want, I have to take voltage from collector to ground minus voltage from emitter to ground. That will give me the voltage between collector to emitter, VCE. VCE is equal to VC minus VE. So that is the equation. VC is equal to VC minus VE. So now if I want VC, okay, if I want VC, therefore VC will be equal to VCE plus VE. VCE plus VE. Okay, VCE plus VE, right? VCE plus VE. Okay. So VC is equal to VCE plus VE. Now substitute VCE equation here. VCE is VCC, this equation. VCE, right? So let us consider this equation here. So this equation, VCE, let us write it. So VC is equal to VCE. VCE is how much? VCC minus IC into RC plus RE. RC plus RE. Right? Then plus VE. VE is how much? This is this equation. VE. VE is equal to IE into RE. Right? VE is IE into RE. So that is plus IE RE. Okay. Here IC is approximately equal to IE. If you consider this circuit here, the collector current is approximately equal to emitter current because the base current is negligible. The base current is very less. Hence, we consider that IE is approximately equal to IC, or IC is approximately equal to IE. Okay. So therefore, if we consider IC is approximately equal to IE, so IC, this, if I expand this, what we will get? VC is equal to VCC minus IC RC minus IC RE. Okay. IC RC minus IC RE plus IE RE. Okay. So which terms will cancel out here? IC is approximately equal to IE. Therefore, IC RE and IE RE will cancel. Correct. So here, which will cancel out here. So the cancel out terms is IC RE. This will cancel. Okay. And then one more, which will get cancelled here. IE RE. This will also get cancelled. IC RE and IE RE will get cancelled because IC is approximately equal to IE. And hence we get VC is equal to VCC minus IC RC. Right? Let us take this as equation 3. Okay. So we got the equation for collector voltage, that is VCC minus IC RC. Fine here. Okay. So let us proceed further. So we got the voltage for collector voltage, that is VC is VCC minus IC RC. VC is VCC minus IC RC. Next, if you want the voltage between base with respect to ground. Okay. So how to calculate that? Look into this circuit. Base voltage. Okay. This circuit. This voltage. I want voltage from base terminal to ground. What will be that voltage from base terminal to ground? Yes. Can anybody tell me? This is the path, input path. I want the voltage between base terminal to ground. VB. What will be that voltage? Yes. Anyone? Voltage from base terminal to ground. Apply KVL to this path and tell me what will be the voltage from base terminal to ground. VB. Do that. VB will be how much? See here, this is the input path. This is the input path. VCC minus IBRB minus VB is equal to 0. This IERE will come, it will get included in this VB only. This IERE is included in VB only because this VB is what? It is the voltage from base to ground. So IERE is included in VB only. Right? So simply I can write this as VCC minus IBRB minus VB is equal to 0. Correct? So that is VCC minus IB RB minus VB is equal to 0. Therefore, what will be the equation for VB, students? Therefore, VB will be equal to VCC minus IB RB. VCC minus IB RB. Right? So this is the equation for base voltage. That is voltage from base terminal to ground. Voltage from base terminal to ground. Okay. So we got the voltage from this terminal, base terminal to ground. That is VCC minus this voltage, VCC minus IB RB from base terminal to ground. Okay. Fine, students. Are you following here? Yes. Students, are you following here? Yes or no? Students, are you following here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So we got the voltage for VB. VB is what? VCC minus IB RB. Next, we can write the equation for VBE. Right? We can write the equation for VBE. So what is VBE? VBE is VB minus VE. VB is VB minus VE. That is voltage from base terminal to ground minus voltage from emitter terminal to ground. If I want a VBE, base to emitter voltage here in this circuit, base to emitter voltage between base and emitter, then that is VB minus VE. That is from base to ground minus voltage from emitter to ground. That will give me VBE. That will give me VBE. Right? So that is VBE is equal to VB minus VE. Or if I want VB, then VB will be equal to VBE plus VE. VBE plus VE. Okay. So like this, I got the voltage VB now. VB is nothing but VBE plus VE. Fine. So these are the equations, students. You will have to remember these equations here. So these equations, what all we derived just now. One is VC equation, that is VCC minus IC into RC plus RE. Then VE is IE RE. Okay. Then equation for VC is VC plus VE, that is VC is equal to VCC minus IC RC. Then VB is equal to VCC minus IB RB. Okay. So using these equations, now we have to solve this problem. Okay. Note down this problem, students. For the emitter bias network of figure below, note down this in your notebooks. For the emitter bias network of figure below, determine first one IB, second IC, VCE, VC, VE, VB, and last one is VBC. Note down the circuit first. This 1 kilo ohm is connected to ground here and 40 microfarad is connected to ground here. This 1K resistance is connected to ground, 40 microfarad is connected to ground here. Okay. Can connect them separately, 1 kilo ohm to ground and 40 microfarad to ground. Rest all are, this is 10 microfarad input capacitance, output capacitance is 10 microfarad. Then this is which resistance? RB. Okay, RB is 430 kilo ohm. RC is 2 kilo ohm, VCC is plus 20 volts, RE is 1 kilo ohm, and beta is 50. Beta is 50. Did you all note down the circuit, students? Circuit is noted down. Yes, did you all note down the circuit? Okay. Shall we start solving the problem? Yes? Shall we start solving the problem? Okay, we'll solve the problem now. See here, whatever equations just now we derived, we have to use those equations in finding out these parameters, whatever they have asked, right? So let us solve this. First is IB. We have to find IB equation. IB equation we know already, right? We already derived that. So write it. IB is given by IB is equal to VCC minus VBE. VBE this divided by what you will get here in the denominator, this divided by RB plus this divided by RB plus beta plus 1 beta plus 1 beta plus 1 beta plus 1 into RE, beta plus 1 into RE, correct? This is the equation for IB. Now substitute the value, students, and find out the value of IB. See how much you get. IB value, VCC is how much they have given, 20 volts. VB is 0.7 volts. RB they have given 430 kilo ohm. RB, right? Then RE is 1 kilo ohm. Emitter resistance 1 kilo ohm. Substitute the values. Beta is 50. Beta is 50. It is given. Okay, substitute these values and calculate the value of IB. See how much you get. IB value. How much you are getting? IB. What is the answer, students? How much you are getting? Yes, anybody? How much you all are getting? Yes. Sankalp. How much you are getting? Sankalp. What is the answer you are getting? Sankalp. What is the formula? IB is equal to VCC. How much? Yes, please. VCC is for 20 volts. VB is 0.7 volts. RB is 430 kilo ohm. Right? Beta is 50. RE is 1 kilo ohm. Simplify it and tell me the answer. How much you are getting? IB. 40.1 microampere. Correct? Just substitute the values here. All values are given. So VCC, VBE, RB, beta. Or if you substitute here, you will get how much? How much you are getting? Anybody? Any answers? Just substitute here. It's 20 minus 0.7. This divided by RB. RB is how much? 430 kilo ohms it is. 430 into 10 raised to 3. 430 into 10 raised to 3. Right? Into 10 raised to 3 here. So write it. Then after that, what we have? Plus beta plus 1 RE. Plus beta is 50. 50 plus 1 is 51 into RE. RE is how much? 1K. Correct? RE is 1K. So write it. This into 1 into 10 raised to 3. 10 raised to 3. Okay. 10 raised to 3. So just check now how much you will get. Just check. What is the answer? How much you are getting, students?
4.01 into 10 to the power minus 5.
4.01 into
10 to the power minus 5.
Correct. So in terms of microampere, it will be how much?
40.
40 microampere.
40.1
Exactly. 40.1 microampere. Right. So this will be 40.1 microampere. Microampere. Okay. Microampere. Fine. Next what they have asked, just see in the problem what is asked. IC is asked. IC is beta times IB. IC is beta times IB. Beta is 50. So substitute that. IC is equal to beta into IB. Beta into IB. So this will be equal to how much? Beta is 50 into IB. IB just now we have calculated 40.1 microampere. 40.1 into 10 raised to minus 6. 10 raised to minus 6 it is. Okay, 10 raised to minus 6. Calculate this, how much you are getting? IC value, how much? IC? Yes, 2 milliampere. 2.01 milliampere. 2.01 milliampere, correct? Right. What they have asked next, just see. Next is VCE. Okay, they have asked VCE. So we know the equation for VCE. VCC minus IC into RC plus RE. Write down that equation. VCE is equal to VCC minus IC into RC plus RE. RC plus RE. Substitute the value, students, and tell me how much you get VCE. VCC is how much? 20 volts. 20 minus IC is 2.01 milliampere. 2.01 into 10 raised to minus 3. 10 raised to minus 3. Is it not? Whatever we have calculated. Into, this is IC, then this into RC plus RE. See how much is RC and RE? RC is how much? 2 kilo ohm. RE is 1 kilo ohm. RC, this is RC. Collector resistance. Emitter resistance is 1 kilo ohm RE. So 2 kilo ohm plus 1 kilo ohm. So this will be 2 kilo ohm. Okay, that is 2 into 10 to the power 3, 10 raised to 3, right? 10 to the power 3, 2 into 10 to the power 3, plus 1 into 10 to the power 3. Okay, plus 1 into 10 to the power 3. 10 to the power 3. Tell me, students, how much you will get here? What is the answer?
14.
1 minute, I'll just check. This comes out to how much, students? 13.97, approximately 14 volts. Yes, approximately 13.97 it is. The exact value 13.97 volts, approximately 14 volts. Okay, whatever your calculator is correct. Right? Then next, let us see what parameter they have asked next. Next is VC. Okay, so what is the equation for VC? VC is VCC minus ICRC. Just now we derived the equation. VC is VCC minus ICRC. Write it. VC is equal to VCC minus ICRC. Now substitute the value, students, and tell me the answer. How much you are getting? VCC is 20 volts. IC is 2.01 milliampere. Then RC is how much? 2 kilo ohms. RC is 2 kilo ohm. Substitute and tell me how much you get here. VC value. Yes. How much you're getting? Anybody calculated? Sanket?
Sir, doing, sir.
Doing? Do it and tell me the answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody wants to tell the answer?
15.9.
15.98. Very good. 15.98 volts. That is the value of VC. So if you just substitute the values and calculate here, get 15.98 volts. Okay. Next. So what is the next parameter? VE. They have asked VE. So VE is VC minus VCE. VE is VC minus VCE. And because VC is VC minus V, if you take V to the other side, it will be VC minus VCE. Remember the main equation. The main equation is VC is equal to VC minus V. So from this we get VE is equal to VC minus VC. So VC we have calculated just now is 15.98 volts minus VCE also we have calculated 13.97 volts. How much is the difference here? 15.98 minus 13.97 is how much?
2.01.
2.01. Right, 2.01 volts exactly. 2.01 volt. Fine. Right. Next, what we have asked, VB. Okay, same as we calculated V. Similarly, we have to calculate VB. VB is how we will get VB. VB is VB minus VE. Correct. VBE is VB minus VE. So let us write the main equation first. VBE is equal to VB minus VE. Okay. Now what we want? We want VB, right? So how will be the equation for VB? What will get the equation for VB here? Therefore VB will be equal to VBE plus VE. VBE plus VE. Correct. So VB is how much? 0.7 volts. Right. VE just now we have calculated. It is 2.01 volts. So how much we get here? 2.01 plus 0.7. It will be
2.71.
Yes, 2.71 volt. 2.71 volt exactly. Next, what is remaining friends? Last one. VB is done. VBC. It is just the difference between VB and VC. VB minus VC. Right? Write it. VBC is equal to VB minus VC. VB minus VC. So that is VB 2.71 minus VC. VC is 15.98 volts. So what will be the difference here? 2.71 minus 15.98. How much you will get?
13.27. Minus
Exactly.
13.27.
Correct. Minus 13.27. Minus 13.27 volts. Right? So you know the reason why you are getting minus here. Right? What is the reason here? Why you are getting minus? Because the base to collector junction is reverse biased. Is it not? For active region, if you want to operate the transistor in active region, emitter base junction should always be forward biased, base to collector junction should always be reverse biased. That is why we are getting negative voltage here. Base to collector junction is reverse biased. Okay. This is how we have to solve this problem, students. If it is asked in examination, they may give the same circuit with different values. Okay. And they will ask you to calculate all these parameters. Right. Next is load line for emitter bias configuration. So for the emitter bias configuration, how to calculate the load line? So if you want to calculate the load line here, so before going into the load line, let me explain the saturation current. So as we calculated the saturation current for the fixed bias circuit, what we did there, we connected collector to emitter terminal. We shorted collector to emitter terminal. And we got the equation for IC saturation as VCC by RC, correct? In fixed bias configuration, fixed bias circuit. IC is equal to VCC by RC. Similarly, for emitter bias configuration, IC, how to get the IC sat or collector current maximum, we have to short the collector to emitter terminal. So if you short this collector to emitter terminal here, collector to emitter, then what we get? Equation will be IC saturation will be equal to this voltage VCC divided by RC plus RE. Okay, you can see here, if we write the KVL equation, it will be VCC minus ICRC minus VCE minus IERE is equal to 0. Fine. Now VCE is 0 because it is shorted. VCE is 0 because it is shorted. So it will be simply VCC minus ICRC minus IERE is equal to 0. right? But IC is equal to IE, right? IC is equal to IE. So it will be what? VCC minus IC RC minus VCE. VCE is 0. Therefore, it will be minus IERE. IERE is equal to 0. Dual equation. Now, if we simplify this, what we get? IC is equal to IE here. So that is VCC minus IC. If I take common, this into bracket RC plus RE. RC plus RE. Okay. So this is equal to 0. Therefore, IC will be what? If you take to the other side, RHS, IC is equal to, we get VCC, this divided by VCC divided by what will be the denominator term? VCC divided by RC plus RE. RC plus RE. Okay. This is the equation for saturation current, because we have shorted the collector to emitter terminal. So it is IC sat is equal to, IC sat is nothing but VCC divided by RC plus RE. VCC divided by RC plus RE. Okay. So this is the equation for saturated collector current for emitter bias circuit. Okay, students. So we got the saturation current. Now, if you take this example, determine the saturation current for this example. That is VCC is 20 volts, RC is 2 kilo ohm, RE is 1 kilo ohm. Calculate how much will be IC saturation for this emitter bias circuit. This emitter bias circuit here, they have given these values. What are the values given? They have given VCC is 20 volt, RC is 2 kilo ohm, RE is 1 kilo ohm. So find out the value of IC saturation. Calculate that quickly. How much you get? Just check. VCC is 20 volt, RC is 2 kilo ohm, RE is 1 kilo ohm. So 20 volt divided by 2 kilo ohm plus 1 kilo ohm. How much you will get? Tell me the answer.
So 6.66.
Yes, 6.66 or approximately 6.67 milliampere. Approximately. Okay. So it is 6.67 milliampere approximately. Okay. So this is the collector saturation current for the emitter bias circuit given these values. VCC 20 volt, RC 2 kilo ohm and RE is equal to 1 kilo ohm. Okay. Now here, if we consider the load line, if we consider this load line here, so this load line is the intersection between these 2 points. Okay. So how we got these 2 points for the fixed bias configuration? Try to recollect here, students. So what we did there, to calculate that, we made IC is equal to 0, horizontal, x-axis, right? In this equation for collector to emitter, for emitter bias circuit, if we substitute IC is equal to 0 milliampere, this IC is 0, so 0 into RC plus RE will be 0. So you get simply VCE is equal to VCC. VCE is equal to VCC, right? Now if you want the other condition, that is the other point, okay, on y-axis, VC is equal to 0. So if you consider this IC axis, y-axis, VC is equal to 0 here on y-axis. So if you substitute that condition, VC is equal to 0 volts, we get, what is the equation here? So VC is 0. So it will be VCC is equal to IC into RC plus RE, or IC is equal to VCC divided by RC plus RE. That means what? We got the 2 points. One is on the x-axis, that is VC, that is VCC. Another is on the y-axis, that is VCC divided by RC plus RE. Then join these 2 points. Join these 2 points, we get the load line. Wherever this load line intersects the base current curve, that is our Q point. Okay. Here I have considered one Q point. It is in the active region. So wherever this load line is intersecting the base current curve, that gives our Q point or the quiescent point. Clear here? So this is how we are analyzing the load line for the emitter bias configuration. Okay, students. So was it clear here, students? Today's topics, what all we discussed in today's topics, was it clear to everyone? Yes. Was it clear here? What all we discussed in today's class? Come on, recollect. What all we discussed in today's class? First topic. What was the first one that we considered today? We started with, what was the topic we started with? Collector to emitter loop. Is it not? Collector to emitter loop of emitter bias configuration, we derived the various equations. Then next we solved an example. Yes. Then later we considered the saturation current condition for the emitter bias circuit. We got the equation for IC sat, that is VCC divided by RC plus RE. Then we analyzed the load line for the emitter bias circuit, load line analysis, wherein we got the 2 points on the x-axis and one on the y-axis, right? So we joined those 2 points to get the load line. Wherever the load line intersects the base current curve, that is nothing but our Q point of the quiescent point. Fine, students. So was it understood here, students? Yes. Was it understood? Yes or no, students? Was it clear? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Clear, right? Okay, fine. So in the next class, we will be discussing. So any questions here, students? Any questions? Any questions on today's topics?
No, sir.
Fine, fine. Okay. So in the next class, we'll be discussing about voltage divider bias circuit. That is the next configuration, right? Then we will discuss about its load line analysis, right? Then types of voltage divider bias circuits, that is exact method and approximate method. And we'll take up few examples on voltage divider bias circuit. Okay. So this will take up in the next class, right? Thank you, students.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.